Change leaders, innovate to shape industries. On May 2, 1901, Standard Oil's pipeline delivered refined crude oil to the Eastern Seaboard for the first time, revolutionizing oil distribution and redefining the petroleum industry. This breakthrough, under the leadership of John D. Rockefeller, transformed the logistics and scalability of oil supply in the United States. Prior to pipelines, oil was moved by rail and barrels, methods plagued by high costs, logistical delays, and vulnerability to fluctuating freight rates. The advent of pipelines offered a reliable, cost-effective alternative, streamlining the supply chain and reducing dependency on railroads. Standard Oil's extensive pipeline network allowed it to control the movement of oil from production to market, cementing its dominance. This achievement reflected more than logistical prowess. It reshaped the American economy. Efficient oil transport accelerated industrialization, supported manufacturing growth, and fueled urban development. The pipeline system stabilized oil prices and ensured a steady supply for growing energy demands, setting a model for future energy infrastructure. Standard Oil's control over transportation and production enabled it to dictate market conditions and suppress competition, highlighting the company's unparalleled influence over the oil sector. This dominance, however, drew increasing scrutiny. The Sherman Antitrust Act, enacted in 1890 to combat monopolies, was eventually used to break up Standard Oil in 1911, underscoring the tension between industrial innovation and market fairness. The integration of transportation and energy production demonstrated the power of infrastructure in shaping market dynamics. By pioneering the use of pipelines, Standard Oil not only optimized oil distribution, but also influenced the development of modern energy logistics. This innovation contributed to widespread economic growth, with ripple effects seen across sectors like transportation, manufacturing, and urban planning. The 1901 pipeline delivery was more than a milestone. It was a turning point that marked the rise of infrastructure as a strategic tool in industry. It showcased how foresight and innovation could redefine markets, while also laying the groundwork for regulatory responses to unchecked corporate power. Change leadership lessons. This historic milestone of Standard Oil's pipeline delivery on May 2, 1901, illustrates how change leaders translate strategic foresight, technological innovation, and adaptability into structural transformation with long-lasting industrial impact, offering enduring insights into navigating change across industries. Leaders of change anticipate industry shifts, implementing innovative solutions that sustain success and ensure organizations remain competitive in evolving markets. They invest in efficient infrastructure, driving industrial development, stabilizing markets, and fostering long-term economic growth through strategic resource management. Change leaders embrace innovation to overcome logistical challenges, enhancing operational effectiveness, and strengthening competitive advantage within dynamic industries. They shape market dynamics by maintaining strategic control, leveraging innovation, and ensuring influence over industry trends and competitive landscapes. Leaders of change set the tone for transformation, not simply through action, but by first building alignment between the new strategic intent and the existing organizational context. Summary leadership quote: visionary change leaders use foresight, innovation, and strategic adaptability to shape industries, influence markets, and drive sustained economic and industrial transformation. Organizational change application. The 1901 pipeline delivery by Standard Oil offers a powerful historical example of how articulating a bold strategic change vision can reshape entire industries. All great change starts with a leader's ability to create a vision, one that not only defines a new path forward, but also challenges accepted norms and outdated practices. In this case, the vision was not merely to transport oil more efficiently, it was to redefine how the oil industry operated through fully integrated infrastructure, reducing dependency on third-party transport and enabling reliable, scalable energy distribution. In modern organizational settings, visionary change leaders identify opportunities before they become obvious, leading organizations from an inefficient or unstable A state toward a more strategic and scalable B state. A clearly articulated change vision inspires alignment, focuses resources, and sets expectations. It must address both practical benefits, efficiency, control, resilience, and aspirational values such as innovation, progress, and sustainable growth. Articulating the vision also involves navigating resistance and building stakeholder trust. This requires leaders to be inclusive, ensuring the vision resonates across diverse interests while remaining rooted in shared purpose. Ultimately, articulating a change vision is an ongoing act of leadership that demands clarity, courage, and the conviction to lead through uncertainty.